Auzubillahiminash-shaitanir-rajeem. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. A very good morning. This is your second lecture of 4th week, and in last lecture I have completed the translation and question answers and glossary. Now in this lecture, first of all I will explain the diary. In this diary you have to solve the exercise of the unit number 4 and some parts of speech. I will give some introduction about the parts of speech from grammar and English grammar and composition PTP. Okay, first of all open the page number 40. So come to the exercise. This is a vocabulary part. So for exercise A, statement is choose the correct meaning of the underlined words. There are some bold words underlined, so I have to find the some meaning close to the underlined word. So first one, it was so delicate situation. It was so delicate situation means sensitive. Okay. The second one, Abu Jahl began to knock at the door violently, forcefully. The next, she simply posed a counter question that infuriated Abu Jahl, enraged. Number 4, she remained steadfast and did not reveal the secret. Firm and resolute. Okay, students, now the comes to the next part B. Consult a dictionary to find the meaning of the following words or phrases and use them in sentences. There are some words or phrases, so you have to, first of all you will know about the meanings of these words or phrases and then you will use them in sentences. I will give meaning in Urdu and then you will make sentences by yourself. The first word is mad with anger. Mad with anger means बहुत ही ज़्यादा गुस्से से आपे से बाहर हो जाना, गुस्से में आ जाना. Fit of fury. फिट ऑफ फ्यूरी मतलब कि बहुत ही ज़्यादा तैश में आ जाना, एकदम से तैश का दौरा पड़ जाना, बहुत ही ज़्यादा आउट ऑफ कंट्रोल हो जाना बिहेव जो होता है. रिवील द सीक्रेट, राज जाहिर करना. रेजोल्यूट, पुख्ता, पुख्ता ईमान रखना, कोई पुख्ता इरादा कर लेना. एलिविएट, शिद्दत को कम करना. माइग्रेशन, हिजरत. कंपेनियन, साथी कह देना, रकीब कह लें, इसको हम सफ़र कह लें. रेफ्यूज, पनाहगाह, सेफ्टी प्लेस जो होती है. गेव अवे, बांट दी, किसी चीज़ को बांट देना, दे देना. डिटरमेंट, पुरअज़म होना, ठीक है, पुरअज़म होना. Okay students, now come to the page number 42. There are some prepositions of time. So there are some prepositions and here in the block they show some views and examples they are given. So first of all, preposition in. Months. In is used for months, years, seasons, part of day and duration. Examples they are shown in June, in September, in 2011, in 1999. Okay, you have to learn its uses and you have to see all examples, then you have to practice. The second one, at. The preposition is at. Now see its uses. Parts of the day, time of the day, celebrations. Fixed phrases just like at night, moon, midnight, noon, at 8 o'clock, at midnight, at Eid, at the same time. The next one, on. The preposition is on. Now see its uses. Days of the week, days, special holidays, special parts of a day. There are some examples. So students, after have a look all these uses and examples, you have to put correct preposition in the next E exercise. Okay, this exercise is given for the best practice. The first one is the Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam migrated dash Makkah to Medina in 622 AD. from Makkah to Medina. The second, Abu Jahl dash a fit of fury headed toward Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq's home in a fit of fury. Okay. He began knocking dash the door violently at the door. At this she instantly ran dash At this, she instantly ran dash a corner of the home. 2. She has resolute faith dash Allah Almighty in Allah Almighty. She gave dash all the money to the poor and the needy. She gave away all the money to the poor and the needy. Her life would always be a beacon dash light for all of us. Beacon of light for all of us. Okay, the next one is also about prepositions. Fill the blanks with prepositions of time. Ali is arriving dash January 26 at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Ali is arriving on January 26 at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Saqib is leaving dash Friday at noon on Friday. Ashar has started working for his law firm dash 1995 in 1995. I met Shaheen dash 9 am at 9 am. The doctor will see Alize dash the morning in the morning. Sobia has her birthday dash September 11 on September 11. We will have vacation dash summer. We will have vacation in summer. Here is the paragraph about the punctuation. You have to punctuate this paragraph. So it's very simple. So first of all, you will start from the just like the Rasul. So you have to write capital T and capital R, and some other words are some other names in this paragraph which are used. So you have to write capital words and some commas and dots you have to put. Okay. Now students, your exercise is completed now. Okay. Okay students, now come to the English grammar and composition PTB. Okay. Open the page number 149. In this lecture, we will discuss about some parts of speech. So first of all, I will give simple introduction about the parts of speech. When we want to say something, we use words. In communication, we use some words, and these are the words are different parts of the speech, and these words are combined words use a combination of these words which makes a complete sentence, and this sentence make some sense for others. Okay, just like examples: she goes to school, please bring me a glass of water, where do you live. There are some other examples. But the words used in a sentence are divided into different kinds or classes according to the work they do in the sentence. These kinds or classes are called parts of speech. Simply, there are many parts. Just have a look. First, noun, pronoun, adjective, preposition, verb, adverb, conjunction, interjection. In this lecture, we will complete just noun, pronoun and adjective. Okay. First of all, noun. I will describe what is noun. Very simple. We say name of any place, person or thing is called noun. Noun is a word we use to name a person, place or thing we can see, touch, smell, hear, taste or think of, for example. Just like Muhammad Ali Jinnah was a great leader. Here Muhammad Ali Jinnah and leader are the nouns. The Indus is the longest river in Pakistan. Here the Indus and Pakistan are the nouns. Please don't make a noise. Noise is a noun. Okay. Now the noun number. The noun number. We talk about the singular or plural things, about the countable things or non-countable things, just like these are also nouns. There are two numbers in English, singular and plural. The singular numbers denotes one person or thing, and the plural number more than one person or thing. Okay, come to the next page, page number 150. There are many singular and plurals. Have a look. These are also nouns. And some another next page. Some nouns are used only in the plural. Just like some nouns are used only in the plural. Just like trousers, jeans, riches, spectacles, tidings, scissors. Some nouns are used only in the singular. Just like news, physics, innings, politics, mathematics, mechanics. Students, try to understand the difference between these nouns. The first point is clear. These are the words, but always these are plural. And the below part, some nouns are used only in singular. These are the nouns only used in singular. Okay, that's like news, what we count in singular. Now we'll talk about the noun regarding gender. Gender shows the difference of sex. That's like male or female. It is of four kinds. A noun that denotes a male is said to be of masculine gender, just like boy, lion, atan, etc. A noun that denotes a female is said to be of feminine gender, just like girl, lioness, etc. A noun that denotes either sex is said to be of common gender, just like cousin, baby, friend, etc. Here are some examples of some common masculine and feminine genders. Okay. Some common verbs and their nouns. Some common verbs about this. I will talking about the verbs, action words. And some action words make noun formation, just like achieve, achievement, add, addition, admit, admission. They are the examples of noun formation of verbs. Okay, fine. Now the next point is pronoun. Now I will talk about the pronoun. What is pronoun? A pronoun is a word used instead of a noun. A pronoun is used instead of a noun. It is generally used to avoid repetition of the noun. Just like Afshan was absent. If I use here instead of she, Afshan was absent because Afshan was ill. So this is wrong. Afshan was absent because she was ill. Here the noun she is pronoun that is used instead of Afshan. Repetition of the noun is wrong according to grammar, so we will use pronoun. Razak did not play because he was injured. Here he is used for Razak, so he is a pronoun. My parents arrived yesterday. They arrived a day too late. For parents, here pronoun is used just like they. You are a doctor. You are a doctor. You is also a pronoun. I am a teacher. I is pronoun. It will be seen that pronoun is of the same number, person and gender as the noun for which it stands. There are 7 kinds of pronouns. Now we'll talk about the different kinds of pronouns. The first one is personal pronoun, second relative pronoun, third indefinite pronoun, fourth reflexive pronoun, fifth demonstrative pronoun, sixth interrogative pronoun, seven distributive pronoun. The first one, I will explain all these types in simply way. Okay, the first one, personal pronoun, stands for 3 persons. Stand for 3 persons. First one, the first person, second person, the third person. First person shows nominative, possessive and accusative. That's like singular in singular form, I, my, mine and me. For I, plural form, we, my, mine, plural form, our, ours. And for me, accusative, us. This is a table about first, second and third persons. Okay, the second person, you, your, yours and you. In nominative form, you will be you in plural form. Possessive. In possessive form, yours and yours also will be your and yours. And accusative form, you will be you. The third person, in third person nominative form of singular pronouns he, she, it would be changed in they in plural form. In possessive form, his, her, hers, it, its. They would change in their and theirs in plural form. In accusative, him, her, its. Then change into them for plural form. Now have a look for examples for first person. I am young. In plural form, we are young. This is my book. This is our book. The second person, you are young. You are young. The last one, he was talking of you. He was talking of you. They will be same. The third person, he, she, it is young. They are young. The second, this is his or her book. These are their books. Okay? Just like this is a table. First of all, you have to learn all the nominative, possessive and accusative forms of these persons, and then in related to plural form. Then you will see all the examples of them. Now we will talk about the relative pronoun. A relative pronoun is a word that works as a conjunction as well as pronoun. Okay? Here is some bit a relation about. Just like he is the young man who saved my life. Who is a relative pronoun. Okay? There is some relation. He is a boy whose father is a lawyer. He's a boy whose father. Whose father. Some relation. She is the girl whom I met in Lahore. Okay. Now this is exercise. You have to do this is exercise by yourself. Okay. The next one we are talking about the some. Okay, student, now we'll talk about the adjective. What are adjectives? Adjective in simple way, a good or bad quality of a noun. Just like an adjective is a word used to add the meaning of a noun or pronoun. It describes or points out a person, an animal, a place or thing which the noun names or tells. Simple examples. She is a pretty girl. If I say she is a girl, but now I explain more. She is a pretty girl. Okay. He is a boy. I simply say he's a boy, but I will add something about noun. He's a lazy boy, he's a clever boy, he's a fast boy, he's an intelligent boy. Okay. Now there is some exercise, and you will use some adjectives by yourself to make some description about the noun. Okay. The comparison of adjective. Now we'll talk about the some types of adjective. There are some comparison. Some adjectives describe the quality of an object in three different ways. The first one, positive degree, the second, comparative degree, and the third, the superlative degree. In positive degree, the positive degree shows the quality of an object without reference to any other. Okay, he's a rich man, he's a bad man, he's a honest man. Simply positive degree, simply talk about one person, one thing, and only one thing. Okay. The comparative degree, just simply show by this name comparative. There is some comparison in this definition. The comparative degree compares the degree of the quality of an object with the degree of the same quality of another. We will talk about some comparison of two things, two persons or two places. Okay, just about noun. He is richer than his brother. There is some comparison. He is worse than his brother. There is some comparison. He is more honest than his brother. Okay. In the comparative degree, we will see the comparison between two things, between two nouns. The superlative degree shows the highest degree of the quality which reference to all other things of the same class. Here, talking about the superlative point, super point among nouns. That's like, he is the richest man in the family. He is the worst man in the family. No talk about one noun, no talk about two. Here talk about whole group or among different nouns. Okay, there is some exercise. So you have to use these words according to statements, according to judging their degrees. You have to put the right one. Okay students, I stop this lecture here, and inshallah I will complete the next part in next lecture. Okay, fine. Okay students, living at home, learned well. Okay, bye. Allah Hafiz.